Oprah Winfrey turns out to be in a bit of hot water over some money that she was paid, allegedly by the Harris campaign. Let's get into this. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's everybody doing? How you feeling? What's cooking? Good looking? Listen, folks. So, Oprah Winfrey, right? She's a great lady. Everybody loves the Oprah. Everybody loves the Oprah. And, you know, the thing is this. She's not... First of all, anybody that claims that this lady is narcissistic or that, you know, she's not a creative genius is absolutely out of their mind. Okay, first of all, think about this. Her name is Oprah, right? She decided to name her company Harpo, which is Oprah spelled backwards. I mean, what the wow? Like, what's so creative? This is the same lady, okay, that created a magazine that named it Oprah and then decided that she's not narcissistic. Okay, please, don't even go there. She decided to be on every single cover of the magazine. I mean, this is not a person that is in love with themselves, okay? By the way, she's a great lady, okay? Anybody that says anything different is crazy. She started all these, schools in Africa or whatever. Nobody knows what happened to any of it, by the way. She believed in a healer. I mean, you talk about a dope. She believes in, like, magic and, you know, aliens are here and, well, everything else, right? You know what I mean? She believed in a guy that's a healer in Brazil, okay? That's when you know that you are a, like, next level genius. That you're going to believe in just a normal person. The guy's name was John. Okay, please. John. Okay, John that picks his nose. John that, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? She believed in that guy, a billionaire. Now, think about this too. Harpo Winfrey, right? She's made a lot of cash. She suckered I'm not, whoa, allegedly. Hey, whoa. Listen, this lady will bend over backwards to do things for other people. And here's the thing too, she's like, kind of, I don't want to go this deep, but a little George Washington, you know what I mean? Like, she could never tell a lie. Except, I mean, maybe, like, possibly, okay, she was on the Weight Watchers board, right? Trying to help all these, people, trying to slim down, right? And then this thing came into Hollywood, right? And it just went like rapid fire. Meanwhile, all of a sudden, Harpo, who's done every single possible, thing, trainer, chef, everything that's known to man, blah, blah, blah. It never happens for her. It doesn't happen. And all of a sudden, this thing just sweeps into Hollywood. And now she's hitting the runway. She's getting ready to do like the, Victoria's Secret and all this stuff. And she's got the balls to be on the actual Weight Watchers. This is all on video. And she said, I had to do the work. I had to do it the hard way. And it turns out that maybe she wasn't telling the truth. It's hard to believe. Now,
evolution for Oprah, who said this last summer.
I felt I've got to do this on my own because if I take the drug, that's the easy way out.
Listen, we all have our off days, okay? You know what I mean? And so she stepped down. Okay, she stepped down. And then she kind of admitted that, maybe allegedly, possibly, it was not the prepackaged meals that they're selling you. But that's alleged. It's neither here nor there. Now, it turns out, don't forget, she's multi-billionaire. This is the same lady that was hitting poor people up for money to help Maui when she could have just covered, probably written a whole check for the whole thing. I mean, please, just a couple of her billionaire friends. I mean, you know what I mean? Probably been taken care of. But listen, we're splitting hairs again. Now, listen to this. So they caught her out, right, in the wild, okay? They caught the Harpo out in the wild. How cheap do you gotta be? This lady got no driver, no security, multi-billionaire. Watch this. By the way, this is the same lady. Don't forget, she's not narcissistic, okay? But she loves kids. She does this thing, Africa thing. Nobody knows what happened to that, by the way. She has no kids, not married, loves to tell people about relationships and or marriage and how to stay together and all that. She got nothing going on. No kids, no, allegedly, Stedman, who's been with her for 55 years. Who knows what the hell's going on with that, right? Meanwhile, Gayle King's over at her house in pajamas every other day. I mean, you know what I mean? What?
Hey, Oprah, good morning. How are you, darling? You looking very good. How do you think the election went?
Not talking about the election. Thank you very much.
Oh, is it true that they paid you $1 million for the endorsement for Kamala?
Not true.
Not true, okay.
I was paid nothing, ever.
What do you think about all the celebrities with their mass exodus?
I'm not talking about it.
Do you think Prince Harry's gonna lose his visa now that Trump's president?
You know what's funny is she had a lot to talk about before they lost. Now, let me show you this. This is off the Federal Election Commission website, okay? This shows where all the disbursements were. This is Harris for president, right? Harris for president, right? Harpo Productions, California, event production, okay? You follow? It was on 10/15, $1 million. 2 checks of $500,000. Or I don't know if they're checks, maybe it was geesh.
Catch me outside, how about that?
But it's right there on the Federal Election Commission website that anybody can go look up at any point in time. Okay? Now, here's the thing too. If you're going to pay somebody to promote you, which is absolutely fine. People pay for promotions all the time, celebrity endorsements, whatever. However, allegedly, you're supposed to say in some way, hey, this is a paid sponsorship, basically. So let's say some chocolate chip cookie decides to advertise on this show. I'm supposed to say, oh, and if I start talking about this chocolate chip cookie, I'm supposed to say, by the way, this is sponsored by this chocolate chip cookie, etc. So watch this. Now, here's Harpo Winfrey at this town hall, she said, right? Which is basically this whole propaganda thing, okay, that she's got going on here. Meanwhile, she's just got, chairs. They got kind of a set. They put a bunch of, screens up or whatever. And are they saying that this was $1 million to build? I don't know. I'm not buying it. Okay, these two chairs, that, some lights and all that. There's $1 million here. This green. Why would you put? You know what? I'm splitting hairs here. They got like green, like AstroTurf sitting here where the chairs are sitting. It's so weird looking. Anyways, okay, and then they got 2 trees and this whole thing. But anyways, okay, this is $1 million allegedly.
Let me tell you, it is about character.
It's about character, folks. Being honest and upfront. Telling your Weight Watchers buddies that you're doing all the work. Character, okay? Listen to how they tell you who they are right to your face and think you are so stupid, okay?
And it's about decency and respect. And
decency and respect, folks. That's what she has for you. Okay? She needs money. By the way, she's reading this off of a teleprompter. This is a lady who's been on the camera her entire adult life. And she still you just cannot talk off the top of your head. Values. Like if you value like $1 million. If you value $1 million, where would you vote? If somebody was giving you $1 million, where would you put your vote? Is what I don't know. Is that what maybe I'm confused. And you know what Harpo values is cash. She don't even have a driver nor security. Okay, that's how cheap wad this lady is. I guarantee you, $1 million is probably overpaying her. She probably would have done it for I don't know, a couple hero sandwiches. Allegedly, maybe. I'm just guessing. I'm throwing darts at a board. Right there is worth $1 million, folks. That's $1 million easy. That's this. They got off cheap. If this is all allegedly true, please. I mean, we're splitting hairs. If this is maybe true, maybe, possibly, just her saying, oh, that whole thing, that whole, everybody gets a call, you know what I mean? And meanwhile, you got to pay $7,000 in taxes on the car. But that, again, splitting hairs. Harpo, you're a great lady. And don't let anybody tell you any different, all right? Who loves you, baby? Let me know your thoughts. Hope you guys are all doing great.
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.